You've heard it before. Just do free work to get experience. But the second you offer to work for free, people smell desperation. And that's the trap. Because free work done wrong makes you look cheap. But free work done strategically builds momentum, proof, and leverage. So today, let's talk about how to position free work without looking desperate and turn it into future income for you. Let's do this. Free work only creates value when it's framed as a strategic collaboration, not a favor. When done right, you trade your time for proof, positioning, or partnership, not approval. Top creators use this exact tool to land multi-five-figure clients later. The difference isn't the work being free, it's how it's positioned and contained. So let's break down how to do it the right way. There are 5 steps to position free work so it builds authority instead of eroding it. Step number 1, you want to lead with value, not need. So never say, I'm trying to build my portfolio. That signals weakness. Instead say, I have an idea that could improve your results. Can I show you? It reframes you from student to strategist. So how do you do this? You approach specific people, not everyone, and you pitch with a tangible idea, not a vague offer. And you make it about their gain, not your exposure. Because outreach framed around results gets up to 4 times more replies than I'll work for free messages. Then step number 2 is to define the scope and the outcome. The worst free work is open-ended. You deliver endlessly, they disappear, and you feel used and they feel like nothing ever really happened. So you want to set a container, define the project, the timeline, and the success metric up front. For example, I'd like to edit one of your videos to increase your watch time rate by 20%. You're not doing free work, you're running a test project for them. With defined scopes, you create 60% higher conversion into paid retainers later. So it's really important that you do this and don't leave it open-ended. That leads us to step number 3. You want to anchor it to a future offer. So you always attach your free work to a clear next step so it doesn't become wasted effort. Before you start, say something like, if you love the results, I'd be happy to discuss what a paid version of this could look like for you. That plants the seed already. It turns your free project into a preview of a partnership, not a one-time favor. So how do you do this? You mention your paid offer early, casually. Then you include next step pricing in your recap email. And then lastly, you let results lead the sales conversation. The results you got for them in the free work. That leads us to step number 4. You collect proof and permission. So your free project isn't payment, the proof of it is. Ask for testimonials, metrics, or permission to use the project as a case study on your channel or in your business. That single piece of proof becomes leverage for every future pitch you make. So how do you do this? You could capture before and after screenshots of results. You could ask for a 1-sentence testimonial right after delivery, and then you post it publicly with permission to signal demand for you. Creators who document their proof and their results raise conversion rates by up to 50% on future outreach. Which leads us to step number 5. Frame it publicly as a strategic win. Never hide your free work. Frame it as an experiment. You could say, I ran a test project for so-and-so to validate a new strategy, and here's what happened. That positions you as proactive and confident, not desperate or discounted. When people see you leading experiments, they assume you're in demand. Because creators who share process-based posts build 3 times higher inbound leads within 90 days. So here's the mindset shift. Free work is not charity, it's proof capital. You're not giving away time, you're buying experience and positioning with your time. The key is to treat it like business, not begging. When you define the goal, control the scope, and share the results, you look like a professional, not a volunteer. And that's how you do free work as a proof engine, not as a desperation play. If you want to learn how to package those proof projects into paid offers, watch my next video on how to turn your first free project into a full-time income. Because you're not just doing free work, you're building leverage for your future business. So check out that video next, and I will see you there. Bye for now.